Run that back, turbo.
Hey, 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 hey. Designer head to toe.
What's up, YouTube? I am out and about right now, just killing time because I'm bored. Tired of sitting in the house. I had to work today. Today is Saturday.
Yeah.
But yeah, got done with my work a little bit early today, and I just decided to ride around. I actually got like this little like, I don't even know what to call it, a phone holder for my vent. So like now I can be like hands free and record. So I actually got it on accident. I was buying a phone case and it came with it. So I was like, you know what? Might as well put it to use. Excuse me, man. I need a haircut. I need to shave. Like, I look a mess. But I wanted to kind of make a topic out of this video of moving away from home. You know, after being with your parents for so many years. You know, you go to college for like, you know, however long, 4 or 5 years, however long it takes you to graduate. And once you graduate, you might move back home after graduation for about, you know, some people can go back home for, you know, a couple weeks before they go off to work, or it could be a year, maybe 2 years, depending on how long your situation is. But when you do finally move out of your parents' crib, like, it's a whole nother ball game, especially if you're not like used to paying bills. If you're not used to, you know, paying taxes, like if you've never even bought a car, if you never bought a home, if you never paid rent, like, these are all things that I was never used to. Thankfully, I was lucky to go to school on a full ride, so I will admit, like, things were basically handed to me. Like, I didn't have to learn anything. Like, everything was on a silver platter. All I had to do was go to school, get good grades, play football, perform, and everything else would come to me. And so I never really had to worry about anything except for, I never really had to worry about it. I just didn't have to worry about anything, and it was a blessing. I really appreciated it. But now that I'm on my own, it's like I had to buy a car, like I had to like learn how to get a crib, like learn how to pay taxes. Like, it's a whole bunch of things that I just didn't know. And if I could just get one message out, is like, learn that stuff while you're in school. Like, don't take advantage of it. You can call me a dumb jock if you want to. I'm not paying any loans off.
Got him! Got him!
So I'll be a dumb jock. But yeah. Just take advantage of that, for real, because it will come in. Growing up is ghetto. It's ghetto. But, you know, you make the most of it. You know, have goals and stuff that you want to achieve. And just take advantage of it. It's a scary process, but it's also fun. Like, it's super fun to be out of your parents' house, to be doing your own thing. But it also comes with like a huge responsibility. Like, your parents aren't there to check on you. You know, your parents might, you know, send you a text or call you, but they're not there to hold your hand anymore. You know, if you miss a bill, then that's on you, my kid. But another factor in it all is, if you don't really know my story, go back to my previous videos, and it explains, you know, how, you know, I graduated from school, went and played in the Canadian Football League, which is a professional league in Canada, kind of like the NFL, but it's in Canada. Went there, got hurt, ended up saying kind of like I was done with football. Like, I just didn't care for it anymore. So I didn't really want to keep chasing that dream. I had other dreams of being on TV, and, you know, having my own show, doing movies, like producing things, and it's just a whole bunch of dreams and goals that I had. And so, excuse me, my thing is beeping. I need my seatbelt on. But don't drive without your seatbelt. It's dangerous. But yeah, so that happened. So I was in the CFL for like a month, maybe 2 months before, you know, all that happened. Like, it wasn't long. But even then, like, everything was handed to me. I didn't have to pay bills, nothing. Like meals, food, everything handed to me, like, easy. So, like I said, I was done with the whole football thing, not really knowing how blessed I was. But, you know, when you want to do something, you just have to jump off on a limb, and that's what I did. I went back home to my parents' crib, and I was there for about 2 months, 3 months maybe. I don't think it was 3 months. I think it was about 2 months. Maybe a month and a half. I don't even know if it was 2 months. But anyway, I was applying for TV news reporter jobs because I knew, like, I wanted to be on TV, and I knew, like, that was an avenue that I could take. That they say if you can survive in TV news, like, you can survive in any other type of like media job, anything, because news is so upbeat. Like, you have to think on your toes. You can't just be willy-nilly, you know, like, you have to be on your P's and Q's. And so that's kind of where news came from. And, you know, I enjoy news. Like, I won't get it wrong. Like, I meet a lot of people. I did a video the other day about my life as a news reporter, but that's beside the point. Anyway, I was trying to search for jobs and whatnot as a TV news reporter. And, you know, I was, you know, getting a lot of calls and whatnot, you know, but, like, none of the calls were in North Carolina, where I'm from. So that was like well, to me, it wasn't scary because I didn't care to move. But to a lot of people, you know, that can be like a throwback. Like, you might be scared to move because you don't want to leave out of state, you know, because you're used to being up under your parents. But that was something I wasn't really worried about. But anyway, long story short, like I said, I have videos on that in my previous things. But long story short, I ended up getting offered a job in North Dakota as a TV news reporter. And, like, they were paying, like, they offered a good amount of money as a TV news reporter starting out. So, you know, that was a no-brainer. Like, you know, great opportunity, great pay. And so I jumped on the wagon, you know, not thinking about it being North Dakota. And so I told my mom about it. I was like, yeah, you know, I'm moving to, I got an offer from a job in a CBS station in North Dakota, KX News, and, you know, I'm going. I hope you're happy for me, but I'm about to pack my bags and we're out of here. She was the one that brought me to kind of like reality, like North Dakota, like, do you understand what you just said? But anyway, yeah, you know, she kind of brought me to reality, like, you know, you're going to North Dakota, but I just saw an opportunity. I didn't really care about it, but the reason I mention that is because people who move out of state, like, it's a whole nother ball game, especially when you're new to this. Like, you've been up under your parents this whole time, and you're just on your own. And so it was really like, it was a culture shock and an adult shock. Like, nothing was the same. Nothing is the same. Like I said, I enjoy being on my own. I enjoy having my own, you know, place to stay, you know, place to live. But like I said, it's a shock. Like, it's a lot of things that I didn't learn as a, like, and not saying that my parents didn't teach me. It was just the fact of, they were like, you can learn that once it comes. And that's it, like, and I really did. Like, I mean, and you're kind of forced to learn. If you don't learn it, then you just won't survive, I agree. But yeah, it's a culture shock, but something that I got out of it is, you know, you have to jump off on a limb. You have to not be scared to move. Like, although it's scary, you can't be scared to move. You can't stay in your comfort zone forever. You have to get out of your comfort zone in order to achieve your goals. That's the only way you'll be able to achieve it. A lot of people look at me like, why'd you go to North Dakota? Like, you could have went anywhere else. I really couldn't have went anywhere else, but why North Dakota? Like, why didn't you just wait a little bit longer? When God says go somewhere, I'm going. And God told me to come here. He hasn't steered me wrong. He never will steer me wrong. I've had a great time out here so far. I've met a lot of great people. It's a great learning experience. getting, you know, the chance to do what I love, which is, you know, have my face on television. Like, I loved it. Like, I love it. I love being in the spotlight. I love being that guy. I love being the guy that people look up to. I love to inspire others. Like, people always hit me up saying, like, you know, you inspire me, you know, and I haven't even really done anything yet, but when God, I don't know, when God just puts a light on when God puts a light on you, you can't really argue with him. You just have to go along with it. And that's a piece of, you know, me getting out of my comfort zone, leaving North Carolina and just branching off on my own and, you know, hoping for the best. My next move is to get as close to LA as I can. I'm trying to move to California once my contract here is up, which is in 2021. And if I get near LA, or if I can get in California anywhere, it's a wrap. Like, it's a wrap. And the reason I say California is because there's so many opportunities as far as like entertainment opportunities. And so yeah, that's my TED Talk for the day. Hope you take something from it. But yeah. But yeah, be sure to, if you aren't already, subscribe. I'm gonna continue to post some great content. Well, I don't know, great content, whatever the heck you guys call it. Well, I don't know. Whatever gets the views up, I'm gonna continue to post vlogs, my daily life, me just chilling, you know, just talking. I enjoy talking. That's another thing about me being out here. Like, I don't have anybody really to talk to. Sure, I text people. Oh, I really don't even text people. Like, it's really just my group chats with my homeboys and stuff. But I enjoy just talking while I'm out here. Just getting things off my chest and just talking. It's weird talking to a camera, but I know there's people on the other end that are watching sometimes, you know. But yeah, if you aren't already, be sure to subscribe. You know, like this video, like my other videos, share them with a friend, share them with your family, anybody. I'm trying to blow this YouTube up. Yeah, it's another money revenue. It really is. So if I can get this monetized, that'll be a blessing. I got to work hard at it, but I think it'll happen. But yeah, go get you a bag. It's money to be made. And yeah.